Hello there, lovely people. How are you? I hope all is well and everything is fine on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and today I'm back with a new channel message for all of you. Before starting with today's channel message, I'd first like to express how grateful I am towards all of those people who are contributing for my channel and for the work I'm doing here through way of their generous donations, as well as those who have me in their thoughts and prayers and who appreciate the work we are doing here all together. Thank you so much everyone for everything, for all the best wishes, for all the prayers you're shooting for me, and for all the unconditional love and appreciation you're showing after listening to all of my messages every time I come up with a new one. Thank you so much once again for everything. I pray, hope, and wish may God blesses you with all forms of abundance in the best possible way, and may all your wishes come true in due divine right timing for your highest good. Thank you so much once again for everything. Now we will jump right back to towards channeled message. Oh no, towards today's channel message, I saw 1111 right before starting to speak about this message that I have for you today. Keep in mind that this message is for all the twin flames and soulmates out there who are listening to me right now. It doesn't matter on which stage of the journey you're on. This is going to apply and resonate to each and every one of you, no matter where you are on this planet, and no matter when you're going to listen to this message, if you do. But I hope that this audio message comes across and you click on it, and then you find out what it is that can pose as a block for you on your journey, because it is the current situation for a lot of you out there. And if not, this can become a really big obstacle or a challenge for you to deal with on your journey if not given proper care, consideration, or attention to this issue. As you all know already, that you have several different enemies, obstacles, and challenges on this journey, but other than that, above all, there is one enemy that you have within yourself. This enemy is born by the way you think. I'd say it's born out of your thoughts and the way you process things. And I'm talking about your anger. Okay, I am talking about your anger. I've been seeing this word and synonyms of the word anger here and there again and again. At first it didn't made much sense to me, but then later when I connected the dots, everything came out very clearly. It was crystal clear for me to understand what the message is. So I hope that you'll also understand, and you'll pay attention to this whole message, and then you'll make changes. So now I'll explain to you what it is and what it's going to do to you on your journey if you do not learn how to deal with your anger, control it, and change the habit or behavior completely. In the beginning of this message, I said that other than all those enemies you've got, this is the one you have within yourself. And this is possibly more dangerous than those others. those other people, situations, or circumstances you're going to encounter on this journey. Why? Because this is something that's going to make you do things or act in a way which you're going to regret later or for the rest of your life if you do not learn how to control or let go of the anger and resentment you're holding on to, especially against your counterpart. This will continue to block you out of your 1 second. This will continue to remain as a block on your journey until and unless you do something to let go of the heavy baggage you're carrying within yourself. Keep in mind, and universe will continue to work on reminding you again and again that you will always have people who are going to do you wrong. Always there's going to be one or more individuals who are not going to have anything in your best interest. Instead, they'll hate you for no reason. They'll be jealous of you. They'll be envious of what you've got and how blessed you are, and they'll do anything in their power to snatch out the blessings you've got or kick you down. And some are going to be there who are just going to act cruel towards you. And these are the triggers that are going to pump up anger within you. And if you do not learn how to control your anger and work on diminishing it to an extent where it's completely neutralized and it doesn't have any power over you. I actually forgot what I was talking and saying. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yes, I was saying that there are going to be individuals in your life who are going to attack on you, do you wrong, and may just act insanely cruel towards you. And these are going to be the triggers which are going to burst or pump up your anger. And if you do not learn how to control your anger and completely diminish it or neutralize the effect of your anger, you'll find yourself in situations you won't ever be able to undo. The only thing you'll end up is with regret and remorse. And this is very important, crucial, and a bit serious, because this thing can actually bless your connection and bring you reunion, or it can destroy it to an extent where you may never get a second chance to reunite with your counterpart if you burst out of anger on them or resentment. It's not like that universe is not aware of what you've endured and what you've been through on this journey. They are very well aware of that, and they have your divine beings, your angels, your ascended masters are very well aware of how much you've suffered on this journey all alone. But they are saying, as much as you think that your feelings and emotions are justified, Don't trick yourself and others into thinking that your anger is equally justified. Getting angry or acting out of your anger or letting it control your actions, behaviors, and thoughts is something which is a personal choice. A lot of people out there who are not as awakened as you, who are not as blessed as you are to have this connection in their life, who are not as blessed as you are, who have hundreds and thousands and maybe even millions or billions of divine beings watching over them and guiding them all day, all night long, 24/7, 365 days a year. They think and believe that it's a natural phenomenon where you'll naturally feel anger when you're on the receiving end of something wrong being done. There is one thing I'll try to clear to you. On this journey, again I'll repeat, you will experience wrongdoings done by others on you several times. But if you let this thought process control the way you think, and if you start to think that your anger is natural and justified, you may miss the chance to get success in this connection or in other areas of your life as well, because now the point comes, it doesn't matter how you understand life and the workings of the universe. If you believe in God, you have to believe in the devil. If you do not like these type of talks, then I'll explain to you in a different way. If you think that there is positivity, there is negativity as well. Okay? If you like to look at things in this perspective, that's well and good. There's nothing wrong with that. But what the point that I'm trying to make here is that it doesn't matter from which perspective you look at things, religious or spiritual or rational or logical, just know that there is an opposite side. There is an opposite side. There is an opposite energy. You'll always get opposed. There's always going to be opposition standing against you. So if you let that control your choices and decisions, you'll never be able to make anything big out of your life that you're supposed to make out of your life. You're here for a reason. You've heard me saying this, I believe now thousand times already. And I'm going to repeat the same sentence again. More than external factors, your own anger and resentment is going to be your biggest enemy if you do not learn how to control that. It's going to stop you from working on your purpose. It's going to drag you further away from moving closer towards your goal, or this can happen where you're almost close to attaining your goal, or even after you achieve your goals, everything can turn against you with a snap because of your anger and resentment. Pay attention to this. This is very important and serious because you are going to get triggered. And also I'll make one more point very clear. The more you'll start to learn how to control your anger, the more cruel people are going to get. Because, as I said, if you believe in God, you must understand that there is an opposing factor to that. So that opposing factor, however you look at it, is going to try to do anything to kick you or throw you off the track, get you off balance, stop you from doing God's work, if you like to look at it that way, or stop you from doing positive work, if you like to look at it that way. So you must keep these things in mind. I'm seeing 333. I'll take a screenshot. I took a screenshot and I saw 155 right when I said that again. So what I was saying, you must keep all of this in your mind, and you must always remain aware of such things because it's going to happen. You'll have problems almost all of your life. There is no escaping, there is no running from that. You'll never be able to run from your problems, no matter where you try to go or run towards. Your problems are going to chase you everywhere you go. So with that being said, the more you work towards empowering yourself, healing yourself, becoming a better version of yourself, the more self-control you'll have to gain and learn to gain and maintain. Maintain, the word highlighted here, maintain. Because even after achieving your goals, let's say reunion or union, if that's one of the goals, that's the specific one, but we'll talk about that only. You will get attacked, and at times it might feel like, what the hell is happening with me? I mean, you'll start to think, what the hell is this? How the hell can someone do me so wrong? This is so insane, so pathetic, so terrible, so horrible. Because they are going to cross all of their limits, like how they are acting and behaving right now. But when you're already there, you think the negative forces, the opposing forces are going to stop? No, they're not going to stop. It's their job to challenge you, to stand in front of you, to oppose you, to target you, and they'll continue to do that always. But if you learn how not to let that affect you, and then burst out of anger, you'll win every time, all the times, because that's what they want. They want to keep pumping your anger. They want to keep adding fuel to the raging fire. It's not like you're not hurt and your feelings are invalid and you are less of a human being. No, it's not like that. You should start looking at yourself like a warrior than a normal human being, I'd say, because the moment you shift your perspective and the way of thinking, you'll gain strength to deal with the situation. If you'll continue to think, oh my god, I'm such a innocent human being and I'm getting attacked. Yes, you are innocent most of the times and you're a human being, but with that you're also a survivor. You're a warrior. You're fighting things you don't even know. You're fighting with people who don't even know you, but they would just want to attack you and they just want to kick you down. You're fighting 24/7. Okay? You're fighting. So pay attention to these things. This is very, very important. Now, in relationship with your connection with your counterpart, universe has given straight answers and clues. They are saying whenever they return back with a text or a call or any offer, be polite, be humble, and be soft with them. Because if you act out of anger and resentment, it's not going to work. And you might regret letting these negative emotions overpower you and make you do something which again you'll regret later in life, maybe possibly for the rest of your life. This is a very clear, straightforward message universe wants to give to you. So please pay attention. It's not it doesn't mean that universe wants you to compromise. No. Handle them with care. That's what they're saying. And now a lot of you may say they didn't do that. Yes, they didn't. Because they were nowhere near the level you were. Of being an awakened individual. That's the thing. Most of them have leveled up. They're working on themselves and by no means I'm telling you to pamper their ego or boost their ego or pride. No. Because for a lot of them it's going to take hell lot of courage and confidence to come back and face you. Okay, hell lot of courage and confidence, because it's like looking back at their mirror. So the guilt is intensified, is going to get intensified when they even think about facing you. They feel contractions within themselves and in their heart because of the guilt they have for doing you so wrong. Don't ever let this thought come in your mind that they do not know what they've done to you. They may not realize the amount of damage they've done and what exactly you've been through. They may know, they may not be aware of that fact, but they are very well aware that they've done you wrong. Okay, I'm just being honest and straightforward. There is a possibility that they are not fully aware of how much they've hurt you, but they are very well aware that they've hurt you and they've done you wrong. I saw 25, 25, 25 right when I said that. So universe just wants a simple, soft and compassionate approach from you whenever they return back and find that courage to speak to you, face you, or contact you. Obviously, it's your choice, but I feel like I've taken this responsibility somewhere to provide you with the guidance you may need. At the end of the day, you are going to be the responsible individual for all of your choices and decisions. And if you want to, you know, act in a different manner, that's your choice. I cannot say anything about that, but I am presenting you with a guidance that's coming from the universe and your divine beings and what it is that they want to convey to you, communicate with you, and want you to know for your highest good. It's not for my highest good only, but for yours as well. And this is not limited to your counterpart. If you let anger rule over you and over your mind, you'll end up having court visits, visits to police station. You'll start to lose money because of such things, the hard earned money that you're working so hard to achieve and attain. And you'll just surround yourself with more negativity. So it's better to learn how to remain calm, composed, and balanced while everything looks like shattering and collapsing all around you. It'll save you from a lot of troubling phases and situations and another wasted years. Because the negative forces, opposing forces, are always going to try to bring as many problems as much as they can and delay your progress, right? That's what they're going to do. So the more you work to let that guard down and work on those triggers which make you angry, the more powerful you're going to become. The point is, it's going to make you even more powerful, not weak. They want to tell you that the one who gets angry is actually weak. The one who knows how to control his or her anger and is always conscious of their choices, decisions, and actions is a powerful individual, and they do not want that with you. So I hope that now it all makes sense and you're able to dive deeper into the profound meanings of this channeled message. See, this is very, very deep. This is not just about your union, this is about all other areas of your life, because they're not just going to attack you, your counterpart, or your union. They just want to find their way back in. If you heard my recent reading, I spoke about that the negative entities and energies are trying to find their way back in. So this is what it is, and that's why universe is coming up with this warning, this forewarning, and they are guiding you to prepare yourself and make certain changes in your life and the way you think, act, and behave. Your own closed ones may start to act and behave in a really mean manner, and then you'll start to think this is really triggering me and I'm angry. You can't let anger take control, because once that happened, you lose control over your tongue. You may start to shout, you may start to act out of your character, and that's when things are going to turn towards south instead of your desired direction. That's why I said you may end up visiting court, police station, you may lose money, you may lose opportunities, you may lose contacts, you may just, you'll find yourself in even more problems than before. So pay attention, okay? So this was the channel message that I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to listen to more of my upcoming messages, guidance, readings, and such sort of channelings and more stuff, you can subscribe to my channel. With that being said, if you'd like to support my channel or show your appreciation or love, you can simply follow the link given in the description box below. Okay? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care. Love you. Bye bye. Signing off.